Hello and welcome to Realms Edge Gaming. I was just on the Broken Realms website and it got me thinking about the latest book that's come out, Morathi, and it made me think, what will be the next book in the series? So I just wanted to do a very quick video where I kind of give my predictions about what I think the next book in the series is going to be for Broken Realms, what the implications might be, and where I think the storyline is heading. So, we've got here Broken Realms. Welcome to the Broken Realms, where the Age of Sigmar will never be the same again. And we've got the picture of Morathi there. So, when I'm talking about this, please be aware that I might mention some things from the book. So, if you've not read the book, please maybe revisit this once you've read the book, because there's going to be perhaps some spoilers. So, book one is Morathi. The first installment talks about the lengths that she's going to go to ascend to godhood, including outright betrayal. And in the book, we've got the featured factions of Slaves to Darkness. We've got the Daughters of Cain. We've got the Cities of Sigmar. We've got the Stormcast Eternals, and we've got the Idoneth Deepkin 2. So the plot line with Morathi goes that she ends up kind of being semi-successful, I suppose. She does ascend to godhood, however, in the process of doing so, her soul gets split into two different bodies. And in the meantime, whilst all that's going on, unfortunately, Anvilgard is taken over. It's overrun. And Morathi's very, very clever when she's doing this. So what they do is, because the Stormcast are obviously there, they come down to kind of to help out, or they think they're helping. Morathi knows that if any of them get killed, then they'll go back to Azir, and they'll be able to tell Sigmar that Morathi's betrayed them, and it's all a big plan. It's for her to ascend to godhood. So she's very clever. She doesn't kill any of them, so they can't go back. She kind of poisons them, so they can't travel. They don't die, and really, it's all a big ploy, really. So where will the story go next? I think book 2 is going to be Gordrakk, and the reason why I think this is because in the first book, Morathi, Sigmar doesn't really put in much of an appearance, and I think that's due to the fact that Gordrakk is going to be marching on Excelsis. There's been a lot of talk about this recently. And I think that is why he can't come down to offer any or very much assistance, because he's too busy defending Excelsis against Gordrakk and the Auric war clans. I think that the races that are going to be involved in this are going to be Cities of Sigmar. I think we're going to see the faction of the Stormcast. I think we're going to have Auric war clans. I think we're going to have the Gargants as well. In the Gargants battle tome, in the Sons of Behemoth's battle tome, it mentions that part of I think it's the Gatebreaker, has actually got a part of the gate from Excelsis. So perhaps when they come down, this is where it's from. And I also think maybe Tzeentch might be involved too. There's a cult, when you read about the lore of Excelsis, that existed at the kind of start of Excelsis when it was being built. And I think it's called the path, the righteous path, or the first path. And it was a cult of Tzeentch, so I think that they might make an appearance. Now, I think this is because Psychic Awakening, which this seems kind of to be based upon, had 9 different books spread out over the course of a good number of months. I think the Broken Realms storyline will probably have around 6 books, potentially 5 if they do 5 factions a book. It's 25. There are 24 factions in Age of Sigmar, but I do think some of the factions will be revisited. As I mentioned, we've got the Daughters of Cain, we've got Cities of Sigmar. I think we'll see the Cities of Sigmar in the next one as well. I'm really hoping that Games Workshop will release a faction similar to the Empire from the old world, really, where we've got an actual race of men, rather than the kind of amalgamated forces with kind of the Dwarden, the elves, and the men together. And that would be amazing. But yeah, I think Gordrak in Book 2 will march upon Excelsis with his battering ram that we've been hearing about, and I think he's going to really try and lay siege to that. And that's why Sigmar is too tied up to kind of deal with Morathi, because he is defending Excelsis from this attack with the Gargants too. And the Uruk war clans. Hopefully we're going to see some new models for the Uruks, because they, goodness me, they do need some. And I'm sure, as it always goes, I'm sure Sigmar will open another chamber. The rumour engine from this week definitely looked like it could come from a Stormcast kind of quiver or bow. It had the lightning bolts on the fletchings, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so if you could kind of drop a comment below. How many books do you think are going to be in the series, and which character do you think we're going to focus on next? I'd love to get your opinions and ideas too. Hopefully, we're going to have the new Broken Realms story dropping, or I should say kind of battle tome dropping, kind of December, maybe early January. We'll have to wait and see. We did receive another story today called, I think it was called The Cursed Gift, which was all about the dangers of Varanite and how it was causing trouble for Morathi to actually transport. But hopefully we're gonna hear a little bit more from the Broken Realms very, very soon. So thanks for listening. It was great to talk to you all again. Hopefully you'll drop your opinions in the comments below. If you could subscribe to the channel too, that would be amazing. And we'll speak soon. Thanks. Bye.